Helion has been looking for a site for a fusion power plant since about 2023. I imagine this isn't a surprise to most of the people in this room, as we've been having conversations throughout the last 2 years, and Chelan has stood out as a top option due to its long history in clean energy development. Now, after months of conversations with community leaders and exploration of sites across the county, we're ready to start a larger conversation with the Wenatchee Valley community about fusion. We're looking at developing a 50 megawatt fusion power plant on PUD owned land near Rock Island Dam on the Chelan County side of the Columbia River. Now, this isn't an official site selection at this point, but we are at the point where we're ready to bring in more community members and have a larger conversation about this potential project. So I'm here this morning to share that we're hosting a community event on March 11th to discuss details of the potential project and answer questions from community members. The meeting will be on March 11th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Mission View Elementary. We'll provide a brief presentation on Helion. We'll give an introduction to fusion. Yes, it's different from the traditional nuclear power that we all know. And we'll also highlight the impacts and benefits that a fusion power plant in Chelan County might bring.
Chelan County's role is really unique in this situation. We are not a partner for this application process. We're the permitting agency. And so we are the neutral party in this. As the permitting agency, we oversee both the building and land use applications. We will look at any application from any industry, any applicant, and we use the same set of standards in our development codes for reviewing those applications. And they may be administrative in nature, they may go to the hearing examiner, but our role is to facilitate that process in a transparent, fair, and consistent manner, keeping in mind that the development standards for Chelan County are the implementation tool for the vision of the county. So those are our adopted standards. Pre-application meetings are not required, but I have talked to Helion a couple of times, and I do look forward to, at some point, a pre-application meeting to get more information about what their proposal is. And being that we don't have a current application yet, this is still the initial stages. So we don't have anything to evaluate yet, but we look forward to working with Helion as we would with any industry or applicant that comes to our county.
The Chelan-Douglas Regional Port Authority, we are the lead economic development agency in the two county areas, Chelan and Douglas. One of our roles is to try to attract new jobs and new investment to come to the valley. And boy, has the two communities been on a roll, right? We are seeing absolute record investments in both Chelan and Douglas counties, primarily with data centers coming our way. And when they get fully constructed, and on the tax rolls, there will be billions of dollars of new assessed value in both Chelan and Douglas counties. So in this light of trying to attract new investment and new jobs, we're excited with Helion looking at putting in a fusion power plant in the Malaga area.
So this power plant would actually be to fulfill a power purchase agreement that Helion has. The power purchase agreement says that we will produce 50 megawatts of fusion power, and Microsoft has agreed to buy and purchase that power. For the first phase of the process, we expect to hire around 130 employees to really facilitate the construction process. When it comes to power plant operations, we expect to employ around 30 employees 24/7. I think at the community event on March 11th, we'll also go into some more details around what those types of jobs are.